Good day, class. Today our lesson is based on the non-textbook again and on this workbook dual channel. Alright, here we shall touch on workbook page 51 to 53 and the objectives for the day here. First, we shall write a reply message. 2. We are going to learn and revise on this grammar relative clause, touching on who, which, and that. 3. We shall do literature in action by reading a synopsis of Fair's Fair and write a simple poem to convey the story. Page 51. Writing exercise. Read the message from your best friend. Let's read together. Hi, I went to a bookstore just now. Many books there are on sale. What should I buy for you? Do you like a cookbook, adventure novel, or fantasy book? Do let me know. Atif. So what we are going to do here will be, in about 80 words or more, write a message to your best friend stating your preference. How are we going to do that? Here is the guidelines. As usual, you may write down the day and the date in the workbook itself. And I put the adjective here, windy Tuesday. Or you may turn it to sunny Tuesday, and the date will be 6th of July 2021. Right, here as we know on page 51, we are to reply a message to your best friend stating your preference. Now, here's the guidelines or help given. For me, I would choose the adventure novel. You may choose a different book as you wish. But for here, I pick adventure novel. Right. Now, for this, what are the points that we can, what are the ideas that we can put down? We put down some ideas first. Now, for here, I will tell my best friend that I've read the book of Journey to the Center of the Earth and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And what I've not read will be Around the World in 80 Days. Now, what is so interesting about reading an adventure novel, especially this book? So, this book is written by Jules Verne, and this book has interesting plots with tremendous suspense. Now, we shall start writing now. We begin with greeting. Hi, Atif. First, we thank him. Thank you so much. Alright, we give him some compliment here. You are such a dear friend. Now you may state your preference now. I would like to have an adventure book. Now here you may put down the title. We write down entitle Around the World in 80 Days. Around the World in 80 days. And you may state it written by Jules Verne. Now you may also mention about what is so interesting about this writer. Or you can write like this: I'm a big fan of him. Jules Verne is a very was a very famous French writer. He was from France. I've read his two other famous books, of Journey to the Center of the Earth, to the center of the earth, and 20,000 leagues under the sea. What is so special about the adventure books that were written by this writer? You may add on, his books always keep me on the edge. It makes me eager to go to the next part of the book to find out more of what happened. Alright, now the novel or the book Around the World in 80 Days was written with interesting plots and tremendous suspense. It is full of suspense. That's why it keeps me on the edge. Alright, here some final last one or two lines. I truly look forward to reading the book. Please help me to buy it. Or you can say, please help me to get it. Thanks again. You've made my day. Yeah, you've made my day means make me really happy. You've made my day. An exclamation mark there. And then you may put down love. You may put down your name. But I'll just put the name Ben. Take a look. It's pretty much easy to write a reply message. Yeah, first you may jot down your preference and why, and then you start writing in simple sentences. This is a reply message. It shouldn't be too complicated. You're writing to a best friend, so make it kind of a friendly manner when you write. Alright, that's the reply message on page 51. For page 52, it is about language awareness on relative clauses. Now, what is relative clause? It is used to describe and give information about the noun that precedes it. Alright, here, what does it mean? Now, who is used if the preceding noun is a person. So, for a person, we use who. Here's the examples. A. The girl who just walked in through the door is my sister. B. Mr. Lino, who retired at the age of 56, is now opening his own business. You see, who, yeah, is before the noun. Right? It's who, or yeah, here who before the person. Next, 2. Which is used if the preceding noun is an animal or a thing. Let's look at the example. A. The car which crashed into a huge tree yesterday was heavily damaged. B. The building, comma, which was built in 1940 is going to be demolished today. Alright, let's go to the third one. That is used to introduce defining relative clauses. It can also be used in place of who or which. Let's take a look at the examples. A. That was the best movie that I have ever seen. B. I bought a new car that is red in color. C. The boy that came with her went to sleep. You may also put who. These two can be interchanged. D. The fried chicken that I ordered was tasty, which can be replaced with which. That and which. These two can be interchanged. Alright, now we are going to do an exercise for this relative clause on who, which, and that. Here we go. We just need to fill in the blanks. Let's take a look at question 1 and let us do it together. They have a friend. Is a doctor at the hospital. Friend is a person, so we may put down who. This for person. Question 2. The TV has a wide display screen, gets a discount for New Year celebration. The TV is a thing, so we should put which. Simple, isn't it? Quite easy. 3. That old motorcycle used to be father's will be repaired by my brother. Now, old motorcycle, it's a thing. And so we put which. Pretty easy, isn't it? 4. The part-timer worked at the store will be working full-time starting today. Now, part-timer is a who, is a person, or a thing. So what shall we put here? Who or which? Part-timer is a person. So we should put who. 5. The blue umbrella was owned by your brother before, is now yours. Blue umbrella. Umbrella is a thing. So we should put down which. So far, have you got it? For who is used for person, and for which is used for animal or thing. Let's go to question 6. The person was with him last week has caught a cold. Person, so person. We put down who. Question 7. The student has Lena's book is absent today. Now there are two parts of clause here. This is the first clause. This is the second clause. The student is a person, so we put down who. The student who has Lena's book is absent today. So these two clauses, they can't stand alone. So they need each other. So the first clause join with the second clause. 8. They have a friend. Is good in English and science. Friend is a person. What shall we put here? Yes, we put down who. Question 9. The cake is priced very cheap, has already been sold out. The cake, well, it's food. It's not a person, so we shall put it which. Which. The cake which is priced very cheap has already been sold out. Next. That bicycle is bought by Malik, has been given to his brother. Bicycle is a thing. It's a transport, so we put down which. 11. The old man always waits for the bus with me is not here today. The old man is a man, is a person, so we put down who. Alright, we have done with 11 questions here by filling in the blanks with who or which. Remember, who is used for person, while which is used for animal or thing. Let's go to the final part. We shall complete the sentences. Now this is based on your own words. You have to fill it up with your own words. Now let me guide you here. You may use your own words if you want to. The woman who, I would say for me, fed. The woman who fed. Now we are using past tense for the first clause here. You may use present tense if you want to, but I prefer past simple tense. The woman who fed the strays, you know, stray dogs, stray cats, strays, every weekend. For the second clause, I put present tense. Is on TV now. Or if you do not want the word TV, you may put down television. Is on television now. Right? The woman who fed the strays every weekend is on television now. Next question. The red car, which? The red car, which? My father bought last year will be, now this is future tense. As you can see, the first clause is in past simple, whereas the second clause I'm using future tense. Will be painted white. Alright? Got it? As for the last question, the novel, you can either put that or which. Just pick one. The novel that Aunt Sandy bought for me this week has been read through twice already. Now I'm using has been read through. So the second clause, you may use whichever tense you like. You may use past simple, you may use present simple, you may use future tense, yeah, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can use present perfect tense or past perfect tense. It's up to you. So that's all for the page 52. If you have any question, you may put down in the comment box. For page 53, we shall touch on literature in action. The story is entitled Fair's Fair. We shall read the following synopsis of Fair's Fair together. The short story Fair's Fair is about 3 children, Raj, Sam, and Lee, who were excited about visiting a fair that had come to their town. Raj told his friends that his father had agreed to take them to the fair. Sam's father told her not to return home too late. Unfortunately for Lee, his mother did not have any money to spare for Lee to visit the fair with Raj and Sam. The 3 of them started to find ways to get a job and earn money together so that they could all go to the fair. Their first job was to wash Sam's father's car, but they ended up making a mess. Later on, they helped Mrs. Green to walk her dog and were rewarded with £1. However, Lee gave the £1 to the girl whose ball got bitten by Mrs. Green's dog. In the end, Lee managed to get enough money to go to the fair because of his honesty in returning a woman's purse instead of taking the money. He was rewarded with £5. Wow, that's a pretty nice story with a good turnout. Alright, what we are going to do here will be this. Based on your creativity, write a simple poem to convey the story above. Now we are going to use free verse. We don't have any specific rules for this, but we are going to do it in a free verse form. But first, we must draw out or draft out some idea before we start to write a poem. Let's make it like this. It shall be based on your creativity, but we shall draft up some idea first. Here, this is a title. Fairs, fair. Now we go according to the story line, the plot. So it is a fair that they want to go to, and according to the story, these are about 3 children, and they are friends. And what do they want? They want to go to the fair, and they must have enough money to go to the fair. Yeah, but however, money is just not enough. They want to go together, 3 of them together. And thus they look for ways by working together. Alright, it's a cooperation between 3 children. Yeah. Working together, 3 of them, and in the end, honesty pays. And they managed to go to the fair in the end. It's a happy turning point here. Alright, so we have fair, friends, money, not enough, working together, honesty pays, and in the end they get to go to the fair. So we are going to make it a few lines. Maybe each stanza we just put it in 2 lines. Make it simple. No specific rules on this. It's just on free verse. Yeah. Alright, here the poem goes like this. We can start with there was a fair, comma, it's in the town. Perhaps the town is called Fair too. That's why the story is called Fair's Fair. At a town called or named Fair. So 3 good friends. The next stanza, friends, 3 good friends. They were excited to go to the fair. So 3 good friends were eager. They look forward to it, to visit the fair. Alright, the next part, money is not enough. So the problem is here, money. This is the problem for them. Money was not enough or insufficient. But I would prefer to use simple words. Money was not enough for the trio, for the 3 of them. Trio means 3 of them. 3 to go together. Comma here. The next stanza, what do they do? So they try to do something, earn some money. What did they do? They washed the car, and walk a dog, and walk a dog. They wash a car and walk a dog. As simple as that. And the final one, we can make it 5 stanzas. I guess 5 stanzas should be good enough. Here, honesty and fair. At the end of a story, at the end of the story, Honesty, we use the word honesty. Their wish come true. Honesty, fulfill their wish. You can make it your way if you want to. I'm just making it in simple form in 5 pretty simple stanzas. Let's read again. Recite the poem. There was a fair at a town called Fair. 3 good friends were eager to visit the fair. Money was not enough for the trio to go together. They washed a car and walked a dog. At the end of the story, honest fulfill their wish. Pretty simple. If you want to do it in your own words, you're welcome to do that. If you have any question, do let me know. Thank you for watching and have a great day.